Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 5th of February 1979, and the title is BapDada's Heart-to-Heart Conversation with the Madhuban niwasis. Today, Baba has specially come to meet you, special, fortunate souls who live on the land that has a special memorial to the great pilgrimage place of which even the devotees of today still sing praise. This land is so powerful that all the waste of all the many souls stops as soon as they come here. They all become powerful and easily attain many types of treasures of experience. This land is such that you can attain whatever blessings you want on the basis of remembrance and of the land itself. So what should the residents of this land themselves be? Even today, devotees are desperate to have a view of this divine and elevated land. So are the people living on this land, the images that grant visions. Is your stage equal to the importance of the land, or is the praise of the land greater? If those who live far away become powerful just by keeping the awareness of Madhuban, then what should the residents of Madhuban themselves be? Are you as great as the importance given to Madhuban? Madhuban is a bhandara, treasure store, of all subtle and physical attainments. So do all of you consider your speed and stage to be just as elevated in accordance with that? Are you residents of Madhuban, the embodiments of success, according to the easy methods you have of the facilities, company, cooperation of the importance of the land and the atmosphere? Years have passed. This year has also passed. The new year has begun, and 1 month of that has already passed. So, what have you experienced in just 1 month? Did you experience the stage of ascent? Did you accumulate something at every step? That is, was every step you took powerful? Were you able to overcome all your own obstacles and the obstacles of others? Now that the time is coming close, you need to receive marks in all 4 subjects. Everyone says the same thing of you, that you all serve everyone very well, sevadharis. However, you all have to be filled with gyan, yoga, and dharna. Just as people experience heaven throughout the atmosphere here, so too each of you should also feel that you are living in heaven, that you are an embodiment of all attainments. In everything you do, as you move around, you should all be seen by others as angels. Acha, signals for service. This year, bring people from all professions into contact with you. They should be in connection with you in such a way that as soon as you give them a signal, then through your authority, they should be able to accomplish that task. Generally, you make contact with them as and when you need them, and then that contact becomes a little distant. However, you must now increase that connection. Just as in the beginning you had an aim of wanting to create everyone's fortune, so now Keep the aim of taking cooperation from souls from all professions by making contact with them and using them as instruments for special service. At present, there are souls of the middle quality, but eventually you have to reach everyone. So now, such special souls should emerge that from one. Many others will be able to receive the message. Only when everyone has zeal and enthusiasm will a queue be formed. This year, service of this quality should take place. Since there is title, Father of the World, there has to be a variety in the world. Even if someone is an atheist, you must still definitely make contact with him. All types of seeds are needed to create the new world. Only then will you be able to become benefactors for the whole world. Religious and political leaders should at least accept that your ways and your transformation are very good. When religious leaders experience this, they will give their cooperation. Acha? BapDada meeting teachers. Are all of you teachers the special servers who reveal the Father through your words and deeds? To reveal the Father is the task of all of you special servers. Whatever you have done so far, number-wise, according to your capacity, has been very good. However, up to now, the result has been that only a few souls have experienced all of you to be great souls, to be souls with a great life. Now, even though they do speak about you, what still remains? Baba made the lives of all of you children worthwhile and put you ahead, and so you sing praise of your life. But what is the duty of you children? Baba is the backbone and is playing his part in an incognito way. Therefore, you have to reveal the Father. People recognize the one who is speaking, but as yet, the one who has made your lives worthwhile is still incognito. So you now have to reveal him. That is, you have to fly the flag of victory. When you go onto the stage, you become merged in Baba's love and an embodiment of all attainments. In a worldly way, when a person is lost in love for someone, you can tell from his or her face, eyes, and words that that one is lost in love. Similarly, when you go onto a stage or perform, the more love you have for the Father, the more that love will emerge from within you. This arrow of love that strikes them will be so strong that it knocks them out. Your form should not be of having to think of thread in your lecture or of remembering points to make, but it should be that of an embodiment of love and one who has attained everything. You should have that authority. When you have authority in a particular subject, you shouldn't have to think about it. You would have already thought it out. You would have churned the explanation of the topic very clearly in your intellect before you came onto the stage. You should not have to pay attention to churning it at that time. If you have prepared the topic very well, the audience would not just experience you to be an authority of the topic, but would firstly see you as someone who has attained everything and is an embodiment of love. Secondly, when you begin to speak, the words you speak of Baba's praise should come from the authority within you. The sound should come from deep within your heart. For example, when it is Shivratri, that is the day of the Father's revelation, and that is called the godly balm, which means that whatever is merged within you should be visible to everyone. This is the explosion of the bomb. What happens to people when there is an explosion? Everyone is burned in the fire. So, this godly bomb is a bomb of love, a bomb of forging a relationship, a bomb of singing praise from your heart. The fire of being lost in love for Baba should shake everyone. When a bomb explodes, everyone is shaken. So, everyone's intellect should be shaken as to the one whose praise this is. They should realize with which authority you are speaking, what message you are giving, and whose message you are giving. As well as authority, there should also be sweetness. Your words should be sweet, but at the same time filled with your inner authority. Your words should be filled with feelings of compassion. You should continue to be singing Baba's praise and making everything clear for them. But while you are doing this, you should also be forging them into a relationship with the Father. Every now and then, you should be adding a few words of your own experience, such as, "Why am I telling you this? How would you benefit from this? What have I experienced? What is the experience of one's second's attainment?" They should not experience your talk to be just like a lecture, but should experience your stage to be that of someone lost in love. In other words, that this is something new. Others say things, but those people are not an embodiment of the things they say, whereas your form should be in accordance with your words. You and your words should be very clear, loving, humble, sweet, and filled with greatness and truth. You should be very humble. It is by having this form that you will reveal the Father. You should be fearless, but the words you speak should be disciplined and within the code of conduct. The two should be balanced. People will be able to see wonders when there is this balance. Those words will not seem bitter, but very sweet. So now, show them this wonder of the balance of your simultaneous authority and humility. This is the way you will reveal the Father. Just see with how much authority people speak when they speak of even the false scriptures. They are able to show something which is completely false to be completely true. Not only do they show that to be true, but they are also able to make you accept it as the truth. They are able to persuade you that whatever versions they speak are true. Those with the authority of something false are able to create such an influence, whereas the words you speak are the words of experience and the words of being an embodiment of all attainments. The things you speak of come from having a relationship with the Father. So how is it that you can't make others accept what you say to be the truth? Do you understand what you now have to do? You have to make Baba's introduction very clear for them. First, relate a point of knowledge and draw their attention to the Father. Then, while relating more points of knowledge, also continue to draw their attention to the Father, repeatedly pouring the water of love onto the stone. Only then will you melt that stone. As much as possible, there should be an impact of silence. Everything must be very spiritual, simple, and clean. Everything must be filled with vibrations of spirituality and purity. Even the Brahmin souls who are listening should cooperate by creating the right atmosphere. Just as incense sticks are able to transform the atmosphere, so the merciful attitude of all you Brahmin souls should work like incense sticks. As soon as you people enter, they will feel your gathering to be spiritual. Acha? Then, when it's over, they will leave your gathering of love with their aprons filled with love and will then share that love with everyone. The love you have for Baba will make you such an embodiment of love that everyone who sees your face and behavior will only see love. You are celebrating such a meeting, are you not? A Sneh Milan, gathering of love, means to cooperate by having the determination to transform oneself and to transform everyone else. This is the specialty of Sneh Milan. A Sneh Milan means a meeting of sanskars. When you meet someone, your hands meet, whereas this meeting is a meeting of sanskars. When everyone's sanskars become the same as the Father's, when everyone has the same sanskars, what will happen? The world of one kingdom and religion will arrive. Your unity here is the basis of bringing about the world of one kingdom and one religion. A Sneh Milan means to end all complaints and to leave here complete. All your complaints end and you become very enthusiastic. This is what a Sneh Milan means. BapDada meeting double foreigners. BapDada is happy to see all the children who remain absorbed in love. What is the sign of those who constantly remain absorbed in love? Souls who are absorbed in love don't need to make effort to stay in remembrance, but are naturally yogi. They see nothing but Baba and service. When the intellect finds its destination, it stops wandering. A soul who is lost in love would be absorbed in all the attainments it has received and remain busy in enabling other souls to receive the same attainment. Therefore, such souls would always be able to defeat Maya. Are you lost in love, or do you have to make effort? Souls living abroad experience having received a special yogi life to do service abroad, and this makes them embodiments of success. When you make your stage powerful, that is, when you become an embodiment of all the attainments you have experienced, you become an embodiment of success because day by day, souls with various desires will come in front of you. So, only when you become an embodiment of all attainments will you be able to become someone who fulfills the desires of others. Everyone will come searching for you, master bestowers of peace and happiness, and wonder where you are. Only when you are fully stocked with all powers will you be able to make everyone content. You have supermarkets abroad where you can buy whatever you want from one store. You have to become the same as this. It shouldn't be that you have the power to tolerate, but don't have the power to face. You need to be stocked with all powers. Only then will you become an embodiment of success. Now, make the atmosphere of serving through the mind even more powerful abroad, because all the various souls there have to be impressed by your atmosphere. Only when they are first pulled by your vibrations will they then be able to listen to this knowledge. In order to serve through your mind, you must constantly practice having stability and concentration. Only when all your wastage has finished will you be able to serve through your mind. When you leave Madhuban, take back with you a powerful experience of serving through the mind by having practiced it here. Anyone who sees you should experience you to be a mine of powers that has come to them. When you have experienced all powers, they become part of your life. Are you leaving here having become mine of maximum experience? Baba is perfect, and so his children have to become equal to their father. Therefore, there should be no defects. Acha? BapDada meeting a group of Sevadharis. Sevadharis are equal to the father because he also comes here as the server. Baba's form is that of the world servant. Just as the Father is the world servant, so too all of you are world servants. Outwardly, you are busy doing your physical work, but internally, your mind remains busy in serving to transform the world. Outwardly, you are serving physically, and inwardly, you are serving through your mind. You are doing both types of service at the same time. It isn't that when you are serving physically, you are unable to serve through your mind. By doing both types of service at the same time, you will receive double the attainment. Double servers become doubly crowned. If you only do one type of service, you cannot receive two crowns. While you are doing anything, check that you are not only doing one type of service instead of doing both types. When you pay attention in this way, you will develop this sanskar. When you serve simultaneously with your body and your mind, others will experience you to be an alokik Shakti. They will then automatically follow you. Now, practice this and increase it. Increase this practice so much that it becomes your natural and constant practice. Acha, blessing. May you have love for the yajna and increase your account of service through thoughts, words, and deeds. BapDada has an account of each child of the 3 types of service they do. Those who have love for the yajna will constantly cooperate in all 3 types of service. They will serve through their thoughts, words, and deeds, body, mind, and wealth. There are 100 marks to gain in each subject. If you have the duty of serving through your words, your percentage of serving through thoughts and deeds should not be any less. Serving through words is easy, but there is also the question of paying attention to serving through your mind. Serving through deeds is not just physical service, but also means coming into connection and relationship with the gathering. This too accumulates in your account. Slogan: let your intellect be so light that Baba is able to see you on his eyes and take you with him. Om Shanti.